Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, еще раз с вами Шурави, и у нас новое прохождение игры, которая вышла вровень с Мафией 2 в свое время. Это игра детектив своего рода. Вот, Лос-Анджелес Нойер. Очень давно хотел пройти данную игру, она интересная, она захватывающая. Вот. Классный сюжет, и графика на тот момент поражала воображение вот прям не хуже Мафии 2 в свое время. Они вышли вот прям тютелька в тютельку, вот так вот, бок о бок, прям на одной скамье стояли, поэтому всем приятного просмотра. Вот. Мы начинаем прохождение этой захватывающей игры. Поехали. Так, водительское сиденье. Ой, Лос-Анджелес 40-х годов. Кайф. К сожалению, игра не полностью на русском. Ну ладно, ничего страшного. А вот наш герой.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
Так, нет, подожди. Что это? Это не то пальто. Надо... Что-то сохранение какое-то. Я прям... Так, сейчас мы начнем новую игру. Так, сейчас, секунду. Так. Нет, не то пальто. Так, сейчас, секунду, я... Ничего страшного. Какое-то сохранение. Видать, кто-то до меня играл. Сейчас мы это исправим. Сейчас, одну секундочку. Так. Я знаю, как это сделать. Так, так, так. Так, вроде бы... Должно сейчас сработать. Сейчас, секундочку. Так, здесь все нормально. Так, качество. Почему-то настройки сбились немного. Так, ну ладно. Все, давай. Язык, клавиатура, все в порядке. Должно быть. Так, ну что ж. Поможет ли нам сейчас вот эта манипуляция? Должна помочь, по идее. Давай вот так. Ладно. Пусть будет обучение.
A city on the verge of greatness.
О,
A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile, the car, the symbol of freedom and vitality.
а вот
Every
наш
man
герой.
can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of
Лос Анжелес 40-х, а? Класс.
A city of opportunists.
Город авантюристов.
A city of dreams.
Город снов, в котором Голливуд творит мечты, грезы и всего мира. Вот как кино снимается, пожалуйста.
A city of pioneers.
Голливудленд. Ха-ха.
A city of dreamers.
Город мечтателей.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
Город 20 века.
A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Так, ну что. Добро пожаловать в Лос-Анджелес 40-х годов.
In the Marine Corps,
Прохождение.
you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling
Так,
caller
у
14
нас
Adam.
вызов.
14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and
Есть
Industrial
пострадавшие,
Street.
требуются
Unit 60
патрульные в
William
форме для
requesting
поиска
uniform
улик.
assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Так, ну что, с места...
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Говорят, требуются патрульные в форме для поиска улик. Убийство... Ой, я что-то проехал. Так, давай назад. Что это вдруг? Так, мы у места. Переулок, где было совершено преступление.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a
Phelps
shooting
and Dunn.
took place down this alleyway.
В этом переулке огнестрел. Дело отправлено в морг Центрального района.
Witness says a tall white guy,
Свидетель
our shooter,
говорит, что
put two
стрелял
in the
белый и
Vic's head and
всадил
then threw
2
his
пули.
piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a low life. I'm
Сделайте
not
все,
expecting
что
any miracles here.
Did we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Жирный петух. Ну что, давай искать.
This is a fist hump.
Дело тухлое,
going through
мы
the
тут
motions.
ничего не найдем.
Probably
Это
right.
наш
Let's just get
напарник
it over
говорит.
and done. All right, have it your way. We'll
Ладно,
search
будет
right up to the back
по-твоему.
wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Ага. Так, давай искать.
Look at this junk.
Посмотри на это, говорит. Что ты там обнаружил? Ну-ка. Музыка затихает, если...
Not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Звон колокольчика, вибрация контроллера или сила лупа. Что ты там увидела? Ну-ка.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Фелпс, нашел что-нибудь? Нет, не нашел.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Jesus.
Да подожди ты,
Cole, come
ёма.
take a look at this.
На что ты хочешь, чтобы я взглянул? Ну-ка, ну-ка. А,
Never gonna
кровь.
find it. It's a waste of time.
Подожди. Ты уже нашел пятно крови, ё-моё. Так. Новая
Put him
улика.
up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Так, хорошо. Первая улика найдена. Так. Давай смотримся еще. Так, если есть пятно крови, значит тут где-то что-то еще. Опа.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna
Я
see if I can find a
попробую,
way up
говорит,
there.
туда забраться.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Так. Давай, давай, давай.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Какой ты проницательный, напарник. Так.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Вот еще одна пушка. Опа.
Smith & Wesson. Serial
Смит Вессон, серийный номер
S71883.
7180. Так.
Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here.
Двух патронов, говорит, не хватает.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Информация о найденных вещах заносится в блокнот, да? Так, скутер Пейтон. Негр застрелен 2 выстрелами в упор. Изучить улики. Пятно крови. Так, хорошо. По словам свидетеля, высокий белый мужчина, да? Так. Фигурант дела. 42 года. Следователь отдела по раскрытию убийств первым прибыл на место преступления. Окей. Так, ну что, поехали. Может, тут еще что есть?
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Так, ну что, наш герой говорит, что можем найти владельца пушки и предлагает нам это сделать. Поэтому давайте отправимся в магазин оружия поблизости и... Так, место, да, надо обозначить. Оружейный магазин. Выбрать место, все.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Давай, что ты там, блин? Давай. Пошли. Так, Ну что ж, отправляемся в оружейный.
What are you doing to this car?
Извини, мужик. Надо было вот так сделать. А хотя лучше не привлекать внимание. Ай-яй-яй. Так, ну чё, на другом берегу, что ли? Так, вот он, магазин оружия. Ну что, пошли, напарник.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Что-то случилось, да, говорит.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole.
Так, модель
You see it
27
on
с
there?
перламутровой ручкой. Есть такая. Так, никель, рукоять из грецкого ореха, да? Классика сталь, квадратная рукоять. Из грецкого ореха. Так, не то. Квадратная рукоять. Да ё-моё. О! Рукоять в шашечку. Розовое дерево. Уже что-то из грецкого. Рукоять антамон. Ну-ка. Из розового дерева. Не то. Округлая немецкая рукоять. Армейская немецкая. Так. Во.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street.
Errol
Ordered the gun in February 46.
Заказал в пушку в
Thanks, you've been a
феврале
big help.
46-го года.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Так, походу мы вышли на владельца пушки. Поедем-ка его навестим.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Так. Квартира Шрёдера. Так куда ты едешь, а?
Are you blind?
Так. Это я заблукал немного, а ну-ка.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
Так,
I guess so.
а тут
Seems
можно
a little too
выехать,
good to
а?
be true. One of a kind murder weapon bought locally using a real
Судя
name.
по всему,
If
нет.
Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal
Ай,
mastermind.
ё-моё.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done unintentionally.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air.
Надо ехать
Really
по
are
дороге,
full.
никаких переулков. По улицам, смотри, ездят поезда, офигеть. Ну, давай, поехали. О, они даже дорогу уступают, представляешь? Куда ты, блин, перестраиваешься? Братан. Так, мы у цели. Так, квартира Шрёдера, 1054. Ага. А где ж сама квартира, а ну-ка. Так, подожди. Туда, что ли? Двери с золотыми ручками можно войти. Ага. Я понял. Так, а смотрите. Так, Шрёдер, вторая квартира.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Ну что ж, давай зайдем. Так, где у нас вторая? Третья. Вот она, вторая.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Coul Fhelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Ага, говорит, в ящике пушка.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Ах ты!
You ready?
That was a very...
Ты чё, алло? Против власти пошел, что ли? На! На! Ха-ха. Опа! Как тебе, а? Насладись, пупсик! Ха-ха-ха! На! Еще хочешь? На, еще! Во!
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Говорит, я дальше ничего не
Keep an eye on him,
почувствовал.
Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Так, давай осмотримся, что тут у него. Ишь ты какой.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Так. Ну давай, давай.
Probably nothing.
Ерунда, согласен.
good to me.
Так.
I think this is going to help us.
Это мне не пригодится, говорит. Хорошо. Ищем дальше. Так, а ну-ка. Вон какая-то книжка записная. Опачки. Это что за записи? Каплан какой-то. Так. Ллойд Роуз. Малишевский, Анжела Сатана. Тейт. Опа.
List of names and a series of numbers.
Имя Флойда Роуза есть. Так.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner.
Напарник, не
Leave the book where
нагнетай.
you
Что
found
ты
it.
как это? Нам за раскрытие премию
Officer
дадут.
Phelps,
Ты
dash
чё?
1247, requesting.
Все нагнетает, блин, постоянно какую-то фигню. О, воспоминания о службе в морской пехоте. Да, серьезно? Мне напоминают Мафию 2 вот это вот. Когда он с фронта возвращается, Вито.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS?
Кто еще изволит
OCS is at
говорить?
Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Воспоминания это, конечно, хорошо. Вооруженный очень опасен.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in
Всем
progress.
патрулям.
Shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan. 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Так, у нас ограбление. Преступники вооружены. Поэтому включаем спецсигналы и катим на место преступления. Дело обещает быть интересным. Куда ты, блин, идешь? Копы уже здесь. На этого похож был, на Савелия Крамерова. Так, а ну-ка. Блин, сволочь, а.
Weapons on the ground. Right for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps.
Так, я его убил или нет?
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
I'm getting Stay down.
Так, еще один где-то. Так, это гад наверху, да? На.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Всех устранили.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Так, ну что дальше? Устранили мы всех этих грабителей. Воспоминания из жизни в морской пехоте Соединенных Штатов.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
У ребят возник спор.
Коул Фелпс and Jack Kelso.
Так, в бессрочном розыске иногда... Блин, вот жаль, что она, зараза, не на русском, да?
Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Алло.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LLTD!
You can go screw yourself.
Чё, пошли вы, офигел?
Why you? Watch it!
Давай, давай, пошел. Оу, воу, воу, воу.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
Куда ты, блин?
I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, son! Watch your
Воу,
fire!
воу, воу.
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now!
А ну, стой.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me.
Ах ты.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking
Ну все, ты напросился. Реально.
Go away, I'm going back inside.
Это мы еще посмотрим.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
А ну, стой.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Куда? Ах ты.
Looks like we've got the place to
Ага-ага.
ourselves.
Да что ты говоришь? Что, хочешь? На. На тебе. Еще. Ох, хорошо.
How you doing, Wendell?
Как дела,
Officer's
говорю?
feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole.
You run track in high school?
Задержали преступника.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor.
Так.
Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
In my office now. Так, покупатель, будь осторожен.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gumbo, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman.
Опа.
This could be the one goal.
Прям средь бела дня,
Stand clear of the body, please. Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Говорит, сейчас оцепим.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Так, ну что, принимаемся осматривать тело.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Так, что у тебя здесь? Так, это у нас банк Аркадии. Имя Галета. Адрес Бродвей. Квартира 5. Товар. Так, что это такое? Произведенные выплаты. Ага. Квитанция на зарезервированный товар. Если стоимость товара полностью не оплачена, будет выставлен на продажу. Ага. Новая улика.
Galetta. Railway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Так. Так, а ну-ка. А в этом кармане...
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Так. Так, давай начешем территорию нормально, чтобы... Так, если он вышел оттуда, значит надо в магазин зайти, правильно? Подожди, я это делаю.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting.
Так, вы знали убитого?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Начальником был.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Так, показания свидетеля, да? Кловис Галета. Темно-карие глаза, возраст 27 лет, каштановые волосы. Продавщица обувного магазина. Свидетель убийства Эверетта Гейджа. Так, показания свидетеля.
Tell me exactly what happened, miss.
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Так, если вам кажется, что свидетель лжет, вы можете доказать, выберите ложь. Ну, допустим, я сомневаюсь.
Having a hard time believing that, young lady. You want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now.
Ой-ой-ой.
Send in one of the other policemen if you must. But I won't say another word to you.
Блин.
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full.
Officer, please tell me what's going on. I don't think
Опа,
you're full,
пушка.
but what's my opinion against thousands of others?
FN Browning.
Browning.
Serial number 01138. Run by customer.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Так, девушка отказалась, да, говорить с нами. Так, гильзы.
Shell casings.
Калибр 32. Ага. Хорошо.
I swear this town is going straight.
Так. Так, Браунинг 22 года, серийный номер 01138. 5 гильз калибра 32 найдены на тротуаре. Отлично. Так, это у нас убитый Эверетт Гейдж. Так, ну что ж. Поехали в магазин, проверим информацию.
That was a tax-paying citizen you just bounced off the fucking hood, Bell.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes You need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
Since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Говорит, надо нежнее с дамами обращаться. Понимаешь? Я пытался у нее выудить информацию, только и всего. Так, ну что ж. Заходим.
Officers.
Здравствуйте.
What can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Так, ну что, владелец говорит, был пару недель назад покупатель Эдро Коул. Вот, он купил пару патронов, пару пачек патронов и ушел. Сейчас надо проверить информацию. Так. Место убийства, магазин. Так, ювелирный магазин. Поехали в ювелирный. А ювелирный-то недалеко. Так.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Coul Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Чё, блин, алло. Ах ты гад.
Hello, get back here.
А ну стой.
Root beers all around, dog.
Стой, зараза.
Too late, Kalu.
Стой, зараза.
Don't make it worse, Kalu.
Вот зараза, ты посмотри. Да блин, нельзя в него стрелять, что ли? Ранен, блин. Ну и что? Я ж его не убил, правильно?
Officer Coul Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
Стрелять по нему нельзя, блин, ё-моё.
When the hell's the food gonna arrive already? Too late, Kalu! reasons for people get lost in starting.
Don't make it worse, Kalu.
Be careful. He looks dangerous.
Ах ты гад, ё-моё. Ха-ха. Ты чё, блин, алло. Руки вверх.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Так, вот этот мужик просит нас допросить подозреваемого.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Так, ну что, перестрелка.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Так, ну как вы думаете, лжет или нет? Мне кажется, он... Так.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Так, ладно, провалили.
You disappoint me, Coul Felips. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Ух, какой злой дед. Признание он хочет увидеть.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Так, изучить улики, подожди. Так, ладно, давай.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Ну, допустим, ты бизнесмен, хрен с тобой. Ну ты падла.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? Think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Блин, короче, он это брешет, сволочь, да?
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Злой дед хочет признания.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You
Вот
shot
как
a man dead in
определить?
cold
Вот
blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I
Он
run a
нервничает,
jewelry
да?
store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Так, ну что, у меня... Он брешет. Видно, ё-моё. Так.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Так, короче, надо это...
Disappoint me, Cold Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Так, сейчас попробуем по-другому его.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago.
Брешет,
You
гад.
can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Почему тогда... Так, подожди, где? Вот.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebushes will recall when it suits them.
Ха-ха. Так, религиозный мотив, да?
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Чё ты гонишь, ё-моё?
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Да.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums
Да,
somewhere
блин.
else. I want my lawyer.
Подожди,
I've
стой.
just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Так, ладно.
You disappoint me, Cold Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Так, давай еще раз.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Хорошо.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Угу.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Хорошо.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Так, подожди. Давай используем интуицию.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that shtup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Ах ты сволочь.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Ты же просто патрульный, говорит.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boy. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Посоветовал купить 2 костюма и погладить их. К чему бы это? Вот так. Так. Полиция Лос-Анжелеса. Способный следователь. Владеет оружием. Отличная физическая подготовка. Владеет методами допроса. Отчет о годности к службе в полиции. Характеристика полицейского заключения. Полиция Лос-Анджелеса. Годен. Круто, круто. Водительское сиденье.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Coul Felips.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Are they all dressed like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Так, ну что, нас повысили, судя по всему, в транспортный
Now some
отдел.
housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Coul Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with one case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Так, ну что, у нас новое дело — осмотреть станцию Pacific Electric, где находится брошенный автомобиль. Все, до свидания, господа.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Mary says he'll sing.
Так, как выйти?
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, oh,
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Solved the big case and got promoted.
Чё это тут развалился?
Don't need this?
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Это я не туда куда-то пошел. О, а ты уже здесь, напарник.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick and you'll get roasted.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of 459 just occurred
So,
in 6th and 7th.
tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah, now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the third time you've told me.
В общем, спросил он нашего героя, почему он получил звезду, и он ему ответил, что отрубил 2 года в морской пехоте, участвовал в захвате острова на Океанаве и был ранен и отправлен домой. Вот. На последнее дело завернулся в флаг и держал ножик в зубах. Кража со взломом, а ну-ка. Ща, подожди.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Ну-ка, ну-ка.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself.
Get the hell away from me!
Так, куда он ушел? Блин. Пока, блин, найдешь эту карту.
Leave him be.
Чуть не ушел. Блин, зараза. Вот так с ними надо. Так, ну что ж, приехали мы на станцию.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Так.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Так, ну что, давай. Главная станция.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Так, ладно.
Nice day for it.
Здравствуйте, товарищ.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
How's the world looking?
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
How about you? I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical joker sage.
Так, что это? Бойня Риверсайд. Получатель Ф. Морган. Одна свинья.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Хорошо.
Doc, Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury.
Да.
Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Слишком много крови. Что это за чемоданчик? А ну-ка.
How's life treating you?
After this, I got 2 more jobs in Westlake Park and one up in Hollywood Hills.
Так.
There it is.
Nothing significant.
Ничего особенного, ладно. А это что такое? Дробовик? А, нет. А вот и орудие убийства.
brand name might give us something to go on.
Так, документы, да? Водительское удостоверение на имя Адриана Блэка. Хорошо.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Happier times, I guess.
Это ему 32 года? Серьезно? Так, очки.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Очки отремонтированные в домашних условиях. Так. Все. Так, а что это за чемоданчик?
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Так.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Ну, допустим, хорошо.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Так, хорошо.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Ага, хорошо.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Ага. Так, а ну-ка.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Не. Ты чё?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Ну, хорошо.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Ну, поехали. Так. Так.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Any Central unit of 415, possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap. But why leave the car? Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way around. Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
Got something there, Phelps. Doesn't add up.
Размышления.
Read
Конечно.
about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and
he's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, folks. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
Напарник
If
на
it's a
ска...
kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Mikowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
Блин, да где ты живешь? Пардон. Дом Блэка.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Говорит, я терпеть не могу все эти сопли.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Ну давай.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Так, давай осмотримся.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
А неплохо они живут-то, а?
Have a good look around. Gotta be something in here to go on.
Так.
This must be Adrian's. Stencil. So the glasses are a match. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Отдельные спальни, говорит, отдельные фотографии. Действительно странно. Так, это у нас что такое? Билет на поезд. И это.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Ладно, хорошо.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Так. Бар у Кавана.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Ага. Так, а ну-ка. Так, где я видел здесь телефон?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Так, узнали адрес, отлично. Так, теперь люди. Ага. Так, теперь Эдриан Блэк. Так, Ф. Морган это кто? Подпись на квитанции с бойни, да? Ага. Хорошо. Опять эти спички. Повсюду смотри эти спички. Что ты там увидел? Она говорила возле дома, да? Так. Подожди, чувак. А, вот, подожди-ка.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Так, нужно собрать эту штуку, давай. Так. Конструктор Лего. Это сюда.
That can't be right.
Не то пальто.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Ага, вот. Всё.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Так. Пойдем допрашивать мадам. Так, подожди. Так, это чек.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
2 дней еще не прошло.
I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit, knowing how they would use the parts.
А вот и схема. Вот этой части нету. Винтелем. Отлично, понял. Так, ну чё, давай. Так.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Так, ну допустим.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Хорошо.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Ну, допустим.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Пытался починить изолентой, окей.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
Допустим, она ничего не знает, да?
So
Жена.
nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Хорошо.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian
Все время, говорит, там проводит. Ну, допустим. Ты не врешь, да?
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Ага.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you?
Не-не-не.
What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Ну, допустим.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Ну, хорошо. 25 опыта. Допустим, она ничего не знает, да? Тогда надо копать дальше. Блин. Да елки. Как отсюда выйти?
Hey, that's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Так, дом Блэка. Так, подожди, нет, надо в бар у Кавана сгонять. Так. А, здесь тоже есть проблесковые маячки, да? Ну-ка, давай посмотрим, что там. Вызов за вызовом, а? Так, что здесь произошло? Ну-ка, кыш, бандиты.
What took you so long? They're getting away!
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
По лестнице вдоль рельса. А что они сделали-то хоть?
LLIyPaBu!
Где второй? Ага. Вот так тебе.
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. Code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd and Hill Street is code 4.
Уличное преступление раскрыто. 2 из 40. Вот так. Делаем себе имя потихонечку. И теперь поехали на основное задание. Я думаю, где-то рядом. О, даже не развалилась, представляешь? Вот это вот. Так. Блин, сколько ехать-то? Что за подкрепление? Опять фигня какая-то. Вы дадите мне, блин, выполнить мое задание?
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Так, ну что там произошло-то?
Can we try to get there in one piece?
Блин, на другом конце города, что ли?
Capitol Hill in Washington is again the nation's focal point as the 80th Congress convenes during one of the most crucial periods in the nation's history. Following the Republican landslide of 1946, the GOP now possesses a clear working majority in both branches of Congress. The Capitol awaits the arrival of President Truman to deliver his message. He shakes hands with Senator Blankenberg.
По горам не хочет ездить.
And Speaker Martin, both presiding over the joint
Ладно.
session. Each receives a copy of the president's address.
Look out! Thanks for the tip.
Congress heavily weighted by the opposition. He delivers his message on the State of the Union.
Подожди.
1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street.
Что тут у вас сегодня?
We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
У меня хватит патронов.
LMPD, drop your weapon.
Ух ты, блин. Так, еще один, да, есть? Еще, блин, с Томпсоном, прикинь. Так, надо вместо этой пукалки. Как подобрать? Давай, давай, выходи. Есть. Где еще один? Не понял. Вот так.
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415
Всё,
West 3rd Street.
наконец-то. Пятнадцать жопы-то. Ну что, блин, дадите мне выполнить задание? Или опять сейчас какая-нибудь фигня случится? Куда ты, блин, поворачиваешь? О! Блин, кража со взломом, вы чё? Ёлки зеленые. А еду твою дивизию, еду.
11K responding. Go ahead, KGPL.
Ай, блин.
11K, it's a 459 there now. 267 South Main Street.
No, you pennies is hiding from me. I will find you all and eat you. Yes, I...
Чё ты там, наркоман?
Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H?
Свечей говорит отгиб.
Wait! Benny's give me speed.
А ну стой. Ты чё, блин, А ну стой.
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic!
Давай, 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 пошел. Куда ты, блин, побежал, Стой! Стой, зараза! Завязывай, блядь. Я не понял. А чё не бьет, блядь? Я не понял. Еще хочешь? На. По мордасам получил. О, повышаем авторитет, ребята. Так, ну чё, куда? Ага. Все увидел. Так. Бар у Кавана.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Серьезно?
All these grits?
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
И все, что ли? А где привет там туда-сюда?
You want the 5-star goddamn wedding?
Looking for someone?
Да, ищу.
You know Frank Morgan? Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Опа-на. Так, сейчас, подожди-ка. Ага. Сейчас мы его допросим.
My father says I'll never be an actress.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Coul Felps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Паршивая новость, говорит.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
Так, изучить улики. Квитанция на живую свинью подписана Ф. Морганом, да? Ага. Хорошо. Так, очки, футляр, билет на поезд, спички, да?
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Так, подожди.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
Больше ничего не помню,
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Так. Куда ж ты поехал, а?
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Как-то странно он едет, ему.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Блин, езжай, придурок. Квартира Моргана, окей.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Ну, пойдем.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for later. It won't work on you. All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Так, а где он живет-то? Так, может, надо было посмотреть сначала. Подожди. Как в прошлый раз. Вторая квартира, Морган. Ну давай, пошли. Так, 1-4.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax?
Uh-huh.
Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it!
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Нифига себе он дает.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
А ну-ка, стой.
Why did you need to get out of LA so fast, Adrian? Why the melodrama?
I've met somebody in Seattle. She means everything to me. We were going to start a new life together.
Что-то для 32 лет он херово выглядит.
Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're going to the big house, Adrian. And when your wife finds out, you're going to lose her too. I hope this broad was worth it.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Вот так. Дело закрыто, похвально. Машина консула.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Извините. Так, новое дело.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Простите. Ой.
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
Да что ж такое?
You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on.
Блин, как отсюда выйти?
Let's go save the world.
Чувак, отойди. А, вот, все. Так, ну что ж, поехали.
You hear about Adrian? The boss in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take it back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her and was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall.
Езжай ты, ё-моё.
Talking from experience.
Так, задний двор Джейкобса.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
О, колес нет.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Жутко говорит занудный старикашка, да? Так, технический талон.
Blood test came back with enough alcohol.
31 марта 48 года. Консульство Аргентины.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Вот так.
Empty.
Как это пусто, а ящик?
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Ну да, согласен. И номерной знак пропал. Так, хорошо. Кто тут еще у нас?
Seems irrelevant. This isn't what we're looking for.
Так. Гаечный ключ. Братья Дьюи.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Мгм. Так, бейсбольная бита, отлично.
Junk.
Ламп. Что она тут делает-то? Так.
Incidental.
Что это вообще такое?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership,
Oh.
629 Figueroa Street.
Got it.
Thanks.
Так, автосалон братьев Дьюи, отлично. Поехали. Ой. Ну, парни, ты где там лазишь?
This is KTI, Los Angeles.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm gonna go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. All the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Да ё-моё, опять.
Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off streets. Help. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Мы мчимся, ё-моё. Где там перестрелка? А ну-ка. Где-то недалеко, слушай.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help.
Опа.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Trolley and pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose it. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make a stand.
The officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
Окей. Он что, бессмертный, что ли? Так. Попробуем сейчас это. Забираем твою винтовку.
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
Блин, заложник убит, сука. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowling unit pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose it. Bullets start flying, and they snatch up the guns from one of the cops. Hit the high ground and make a stand.
And the officers?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep them busy if you can find a way up there.
The guns.
Так. Давай, давай. Ореховая пушка. Сволочь,
11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All
Так,
units
5 из 40,
11K,
обалдеть.
code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Так, едем по основному заданию. А езжай, что ты остановился-то, ё-моё. Так, автосалон.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new Model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Пойдем.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Так, подожди.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you choose.
Есть.
That's not right.
Так.
Wrong size. No.
Так, есть желтый. Так.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3.
Не хватает ключа 3/4. Габриэль Дельгардо. Новый подозреваемый. Опа. А вот и пропавший номер, судя по всему. Думаешь, не относится? Ну ладно.
Not sure this means much.
Так. Так, люди. Так, сотрудник, ага. Его понял. А где этот мужик?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Так, надо разговорить этого дядьку. Куда он делся-то? Опа, а это что такое? Ой.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Угу. Ладно. Дядька, стой.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Так.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Ну, допустим.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD. We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
На место преступления, да? Давай.
He ain't going to beat me no more, so I cold dead in the market. Stone cold dead in the market. He's stone cold dead in the market. I killed nobody but my husband. Hey, child, I'm coming back and boss you on your head one more time.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify. KTI Radio, a service of the American Century Broadcasting System. Some swell harmonies right here by Miss Evelyn Knight.
Чуть не вошел. Так, где там?
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
Давай, 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 пошел. Где он? Ах ты, зараза. А, блин, садись, ёпс, туда и налево. Быстрее, твою мать. Куда ты, блин, поехал?
Stop here! Making a break for it on foot.
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
All units be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
Всё. Так, костюмы, да? Ха-ха. Во, нормальный, да, такой? Давай в нем.
Here today to offer you every peacetime soldier's wildest dream. With our new house and land packages, your shining knight can rule his very own kingdom on a half-acre block right here in the heart.
Хорошо, недалеко от места преступления.
Elegant houses, priced competitively, and just the right size to fit growing families like you.
Чё ты, блин, бегаешь? Ну и что? Что я заехал? О, блин. Нельзя уже заехать, ё-моё, на место преступления. Так, это мы видели, да? Так, это видели, окей. Что тут еще может быть? Так, это нам вряд ли пригодится, да? Велосипед. Так. А как я мог ее тут пропустить? Что, в двигателе где-то? Так, это я знаю, что номера нет. А что еще? Так. Блин. Так. А, вот что.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Флага не было, оказывается.
Help me out. We better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard, after all.
Что еще за Джейкобс? Вот этот, что ли?
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Так.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Ну, допустим, дедок.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Не
Using
врет.
the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off. tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Huh.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared him off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Так, ну, допустим. Ха. Ну давай, я сомневаюсь.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Так. Ну что, дед?
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You gonna tell me what I want to know, or do I have to drag it out of you?
You should learn to talk to older people with some manners, you son of a bitch.
That's...
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Так, опять интуицию подключаем.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? You want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Показывай блокнот. Что это за бита, интересно? Так, следствие зашло в тупик. Ха-ха. Ай, так.
Any ideas? Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when he walked out. Curious what he didn't want us to see?
Короче, надо деда, да, колоть? Вон Франциско. Ага.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Угу. Офигеть у него Так, Уильям Дьюи, да?
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Старый извращуга, а? Ну что, дед, будешь говорить?
Those
Нет?
no-account beaners used to own the whole of Los Angeles, but we ran them off. How about you get on with catching them?
Может, ты заткнешься, а не будешь...
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
16 лет,
Messages for
значит,
me,
да?
please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you.
Угу. Так, Хуан Вальдес уже...
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
I done the right thing and answered all your questions. Now quit sweating on me and go get those boys.
Ты достал, дед.
So what next?
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Так, ну чё, поехали. Давай, напарник, быстрее.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
Так.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself. I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Так, стоп.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Что-то она скрывает.
So how far along are you,
Опа.
Anna?
Это ж с машины, да?
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works
Улика.
hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Так.
Optimistic, Cole.
Так, что это такое?
I doubt it.
Чайник кипит, хозяйка.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up. Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Ага. Значит, вот оно как.
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
Допустим, допустим.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Ты врешь.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Так, подожди.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night.
Ха-ха.
I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Хорошо.
Maybe check out back, too. This punk has something stashed somewhere, I know it.
Какая-то заначка, говоришь? Так, а где у него гараж? Вот он. А вот и украденный номер, судя по всему, да?
Diplomatic license plates.
Угу.
Not much help. Not everything here is going to be relevant. Circumstantial.
Так, а ну-ка. Теперь ключи посмотрим. Опа. Паккарт.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Так, колеса украденные нашлись, окей.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in a shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
Seriously?
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder
Трейсеры, нифига себе.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Hey, that's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
The ACU Network presents National News from Washington.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling me. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Так, где же те уличные гонки проводят?
might move out of the way quicker if you use the siren.
Ну идите, чё вы встали? А блин, чё ты?
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away! Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street.
Значит,
Getting away. I'm gonna find you!
блин, его кенты.
Lose him.
Вот придурки.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Куда ты поехал,
Lay into his wheel, Archie. Come on.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Стой, зараза.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady. Come on. Get the feedback. Hit the left door.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
В смысле вали, ты чё?
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Быстрый, малый.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Фу. Ну что ж, очередное раскрытое дело. Хорошая работа. Ну что ж, спасибо вам всем за просмотр. Вот, приходите еще. Вот. Игра интересная, мне нравится. Прям охота ее пройти. Поэтому увидимся на новых стримах. И до новых встреч, ребята. Всем спасибо, что пришли. До свидания.